Well, welcome back everyone to our Tour of Japan series here on the old YouTube. We are in my home region of Kansai today, and yeah, we're in Osaka Prefecture in particular for today's episode. As always, we're playing the maps by Radox. Let's get right into this one. Here, moving is allowed, so we better change that, and we have a 4-minute timer for this. I've been playing some challenges on 3 minutes to practice. And yeah, let's just jump right in here. Osaka, a pretty urban prefecture, just like Tokyo, though it does have some more rural parts to it. As we immediately start up next to a train, which is going to be really helpful, maybe. I don't think so. I don't know. I was looking for a train company that I might recognize, but oops. That was a perfect sign. Where'd it go? This is a sign we want. And Sakura City, which is somewhere perhaps. I thought it was more down here somewhere, unless it's another one. It's very possible that their names are overlapping. Now that I think about it, we're probably over here. Yeah, they could have more than one name, more than one city with the same name, rather. And we do appear to be slightly more rural. I think we're gonna actually do better off crossing the train tracks here. Looking for something. Well, that's not the right way to go, that's for sure. Let's try towards the city over here. Caught in these little back ways, which seem to be proving quite difficult to navigate. 2 minutes, we haven't really made our way out of this area here, which is not good. Again, getting distracted by the little signs when I shouldn't be. Here we go. Major road headed east-west, and as we approach it, there we go, there's the sign I'm looking for. Osaka, 55 kilometers. Hannan, 7 kilometers to our west. We head west, we hit there. Okay, so we're actually over here. Oh, there's Daito. Really close to Hannan City. See Hannan anywhere? I don't. Might be too small. It might be actually, because it might be further over here. Something like that. No. We're nowhere near a train line. It's not JR, I don't think. 752 is also something we should look for. I feel like we're even further out, but Osaka Prefecture only goes so far over here. Okay, what's the other directions? Let's try to get our beachy. Okay, we're near the coast. Okimeki Beach. But we're near a beach, and Osaka is... still, it is down here somewhere, but we're near the beach? And now I'm really confused. As you can tell, I don't really know Osaka. What is Wakayama and Osaka? Okay, so we are, there's the 52, okay. Now, where along it are we? Oh, got a little bit lucky, we were further. There we go, there's Hannan. Didn't even show up. Oh, there it is. Actually, it did show up. I was looking in the wrong spot. Yeah, so Osaka wraps around this entire bay here. I think it stops. Where does Hyogo actually start? Looks like right here. But actually, Osaka City is kind of the weird thing where it actually is the very edge of Osaka prefecture. Most of Osaka is way down in here. Obviously mountains along here with Wakayama, but then most of this huge urban area, which can make it tricky. Now we did see Hanan, which is a decently sized city, but Sakai is probably the biggest city known outside of Osaka. It has lots of famous tombs in it, so that's why everybody knows about that. Obviously, Higashi Osaka, which is not just Eastern Osaka, it's literally its own town, so don't forget about that. And there's one more city I have written down to make sure I talked about it. Hirakata, but I thought it was right. It might actually not be zoomed in. Oh, there it is. It's further up. I knew it was over here. Just need to go further north. Yeah, so very oddly shaped prefecture. Actually, this is corner all the way back up into here is Osaka. So very oddly shaped in around the bay. So it can be tricky to pinpoint something. But we got a little bit lucky. Over 4,000 we're aiming for these. Remember, we've only got 4 minutes, and Japan can be tricky, especially with these urban areas. Nope. We need to find something big. Start wasting our time on little signs. Here we go. Yeah, what else about Osaka? It is a huge metropolitan area, so of course that means that we have lots of area codes. It covers almost all of the 6s and up to 7 2s. Oh, please tell me you're gonna stop so I can read this. Okay, something Koen. Something Ensho. Nope, we don't want to go that way. This way is a little bit more promising. This looks like an actual thoroughfare we can take. Now we just need to find some signs. Oh, there's a city on it. Something no city. Something no sheet. Okay. That might have been a really good sign right there that we just ran right past. No. You know we're up against a river. That's something at least. But all this stuff is too small, so to speak. What about also? Oh, there's a bus stop. This might. Go. I'm not in a good position to read it. Yeah, Osaka is a very industrial kind of businessy area for sure. One interesting thing is a lot of obviously you've got like these mega corporations. They got offices in Tokyo. Something bus. Minami, another ocean. Not on again, but feeling we're down in here again. We're in a different city though, so oh, that's not a no. 30. And that's in the wrong prefecture. Shows you how good I am at this game. Yes. Is this a major road? There's a bus on it. Konoshi. I don't know how helpful that's gonna be though, but there's an even better sign. And it's got its own police department. Is this the little? Gotta be outside of Osaka City's jurisdiction then. But it's maybe a bit small. That's Ibaraki. That's definitely not going to be it. Again, we get lots of information, but I'm kind of doing it backwards here at the start of this video. I should be looking for better information to pinpoint where exactly we are in the prefecture, like a road number or something. Not city names. A big river. Oh, well, we were getting closer. There it is. Very small little area. Yep, there's... It's called Oyama? I guess you could read it as O, but... We saw a city name, and I don't even see the city on the map. Oh, there it is. Kawachi Nagano. Ah, it's a station, and there's a little logo of the company. Ah, for Osaka, as well as for Tokyo. If you really want to get good, learn transportation logos. Osaka and Tokyo both have massive amounts of smaller regional train companies that operate only a few lines in a select part of the city. Oops. Hang on a second. There we go. Sorry, I clicked on the map screen, had to get rid of it. Yeah, so using those logos can be really helpful, by the way. We saved ourselves by moving down a little bit towards the end. I knew we had to be outside of this kind of ring because we weren't seeing Osaka-shi. So we had to know we were somewhere else, and there it is actually, and it just did not register in my mind. That was fun. Let's see if we can do a little bit better here in round number 3. And nice big road going east-west. We do have an intersection right down here. This is probably a municipal public housing. They always look the same no matter where you are. Again, I don't see any signs. We're in a semi-industrial slash rural area, large apartment buildings, which means we may not get many signs. We're headed south, and there's an Osaka, so we're probably actually in Osaka City this time. What else can we find? Oh, here's a huge intersection. This might be helpful. You can figure out what it's for. Yes, we are in Osaka City. I would love how there's not a single sign as to what this is. Ooh, we are right next to a river. And it has big boats on it, so this is probably the main river. The river is called Kamogawa in Kyoto. I don't know if did it keep its same name? Is it just a crazy bridge? That's all it is. That's why we didn't get a name for it. It's not actually a nice road. I think so. Okay. No, it's called the Yodo River down here. Okay, so we're near the Yodo River. East-west. Okay, so we're gonna go this way this time. See if we can't find some... Oh, here we go. Here's a big Odori. Kobayashi, and the big roads, Taishodori. Okay, can we see it? Yeah, that's not going to be helpful. We need some numbers here. Which way? District would be amazing if we can see it on something. A fire station. Taisho. Literally Taisho. Osaka-shi. Taisho. Is Taisho the ku? I do not know the Osaka kus by heart. Zero Taisho. Okay, we're probably Tennoji. haven't seen anything. 6-5, we're in Osaka, that's nice. 55 seconds. The problem with this metropolitan stuff is we're getting a lot of really specific local information, but nothing to help me place it in the actual city. There we go. Oh, come on, don't do this. Don't be Japan and be difficult to navigate. Nanko. Osaka Port is to our east. Okay. Tsuruhama. I feel like this is like a major thing. We're just not seeing where it is. Ah, there's Taisho Ward. It just didn't see it. I think I had the same problem, and I mean, I know Tokyo a little bit better because, you know, you kind of travel. The only time I ever go to Osaka is we go to Yoroyobashi area and then, you know, do some shopping, blah blah blah, walk around. Umeda Station is really cool. This is a great place, and that's all we ever do. We haven't been to Osaka in like over 2 years because of coronavirus now. It stopped us from going back, but yep, there it is, Taisho Ward, very obvious, right next to the port, kind of blocked out by this. So again, not a very good round after being a little bit lucky in the first one. And we have a blocked out house. That's interesting. You don't see that in Japan very often. Another small suburban road. Something Takemi Dai Aitoshi, is that what it said? Little poles, especially if you're stuck in these neighborhoods, can be a little bit of a help. Here we go, head to the big housing complexes. Help you out here. Again, don't spend time on small things. Try to find big signs that can help you, because that's what you need. You can get small information everywhere. Just tells us we're in Osaka. That's not really that helpful. Okay. Momoyama. That's very common. Common name, not gonna help us out too much. I love how all these road signs are just like arrows. And we made our way into a parking lot. There we go, back on the main road. Okay, here we go. Heading west, we get to Kishibe Koyotsu 135. Problem is, where are these things again? Koyonaka Mino. I feel like we're down here again, but I don't really know why. Ashi 135 121 130 130. There's 121 and there's 135. Ooh, we found that one. Okay, we head east and we head west and we get to that intersection on the 135. There's Momoyama. Okay, now we know our area. Now we know we're in Takemi Daicho Ni. Now, with all these point of interest, can I actually spot the neighborhood name? There's Momoyama. We headed this way. feel like it should be closer than this, but I don't see it. We headed... Yeah, we're headed west the whole time. Okay, and... maybe it's not actually its own... How am I gonna find it in this mess of text? Ah, the other side of the road. Well, we went right next to a highway without even really realizing it. I don't know if I remember seeing that or not. Apparently we did. But... oh, there it is. Takemidai. Yeah, it was very small and actually inside of... I mean, this was another name on top of it, so... it's just so crowded. It's like, even if I know I'm in this general area, like... maybe I know we didn't... yeah, we didn't cross this. I should have known that. We found this intersection. We know we didn't cross a major road like this. Therefore, why did you guess across the street? So that would have saved us a couple hundred more points. But a decent round, 4-3. That's what we're more happy with. Ooh, a rare Osaka Fu. So that means we're not in any city's jurisdiction, which means we're way out here. Now this is actually interesting because there's very few places in Osaka this could even be. So we are going to look for any bit of information that might bust out. Oh, that is... how do you read that? Yona. Yoshi City. No, is that a different first character? It is. Fukutera. Okay. Osaka prefecture. It's a dirt road. That's wonderful. We are way... okay, we need to definitely find a location, a sign here that would really help. It's going to be a pain in the butt navigating these windy roads. We're not going to be able to travel very far. Get it. Where could we be? We could be in the south, sort of west, near Wakayama. We could be up near Hyogo. They're very far away from each other. But that's pretty much the only place... I'm surprised we haven't seen a road number sign. Usually in places like this, after a while, you've got lots of cameras apparently, but not a lot of information. Oh, there we go. 61. And we hit a tunnel. Oh, there's the sign I wanted. We are in Osaka, and is that something? Gatsuragi. Gatsuragi. Okay, so are we... 50s. Watch this be actually surprisingly close to... there's 62. I saw that. Where's 61? 62. This is Osaka. Okay, just making sure we're not making a silly mistake. 62 and 61 is nowhere to be seen. Of course it is. Right. Oh, there it is. There's 61 way down here. Good job putting those two close together. We started a dead end. Yeah, that's the right road. Where's the tunnel? We're headed south. We're headed down. What? I don't see a tunnel anywhere along this road. Oh, there they are. There it is. Okay. Oh, 4930. That was just like, well, maybe this was the point of interest that we were somewhat near. It's interesting, we started a dead end, but the road doesn't dead end there. Which is making me think a little bit, maybe this isn't the right... We start off on a small road somewhere along down here. But nope. It's just the coverage, and that was indeed the tunnel we came across. This curve worked out perfectly. Very nice. Well, we had two kind of disastrous rounds where we couldn't really find anything in the actual city. But we got a couple of good ones. This was a bit lucky. 5 we nailed. 4 was not too bad. We just kind of a little bit of pinpointing problems there. Yeah, 2 and 3 we didn't really find. We found some city names. This was a little bit harder to find. Probably should have spotted that one. That Kawachi Nagano. That's a heck of a name for a city. Kawachi Nagano-shi. Wow. Yeah, other than that, what else I got left for you about Osaka? Oh, fun fact, Osaka has some of the largest Korean population in Japan. It was a very popular destination as a kind of western port down here by Korea, obviously. And there was lots of immigration before the World Wars, as well as forced immigration during the war. But they have their own schools, their own communities, so their own little kind of microcosm in Osaka. Most of the Japanese I know actually think it's cool because they love to go there and eat Korean food. That's real Korean food and really good. A lot of Japanese businessmen go to Korea for business. And so when they eat the Korean food, they like to be able to eat it in Osaka sometimes as well. So I've only ever heard good things about it from some people. So that's very nice. Yeah, that's all I've got. Love Osaka, great area. Not easy to find things, very difficult. I don't know the wards as much as I should, maybe living so close. But yeah, we had some pretty good locations inside actual Osaka, as well as a few around, and a nice rural location to finish it all off. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Take care.